Good morning, YouTubers, plumbers apprentices. What we have today is a rainy, wet Monday morning. And on this particular job, this adventure, we have a Ultra that I put in 4 or 5 years ago that has given us problems with the hot water. Good morning, CB2. And through tech support, we're going to put in a new controller, add a transformer, and see if we can stop this fluctuation of no hot water. If you haven't subscribed, please join us in our adventure and subscribe down below. Chuck, is it raining?
No. 75 something.
He's walking between raindrops. It's pouring out. Situation here. We have an Ultra with an AcuPlus indirect hot water heater, and what we're having here is fluctuations in the hot water. This here is actually not a temperature gauge. It doesn't tell you what the temperature is, it just gives you a setting. So from tech support, we're going to replace this with a control that they maybe pick up, which is called the AcuTemp Temperature Control for a Weil Mclain AcuPlus indirect water heater. Locate the wire in back of the control into the proper connections as per the instructions. Has a nice little quick connect, and bang, it's done. Push the wires in a little slot so it can be mounted on top. We're going to mount this as per instructions right into the plastic of the jacket, which I don't like using this long screw because of the jacket on the heater, but I'm going to go with Weil Mclain's suggestion here. Alright, boom, all set. What this also calls for is an additional transformer. Run this control here separately from this boiler, which maybe they had some problems in the past, I'm not sure, but I'm just following tech support. And like I said, you see what we got here. This is like a computer with water in it. Tech support is imperative, especially if you're a plumber like me, which I don't work on this stuff every day. But and again, I put this boiler in 5 years ago, and before I did ProPress, if you haven't noticed, and it's been running good until now. The hot water's fluctuating, and we're just trying to get it square for the customer, who happens to be family. So the customer's always right.
Oh, no,
No,
yeah.
Okay. 40 VA transformer goes like. Important mount transformer on the other side. Aye, aye, Captain. There it goes. Oh, that's why. The screw goes right there, CB. See how the little bit of wires is making my job so much harder. good screw right here. Let's mount the plate. Check the plate. That's it. Alright, we're all tied in, we're grounded. I'm going to go with my handy dandy Weil Mclain screwdriver. What do you think, CB? This one goes in there. I'm like, I don't know. So I just pulled on it and bam, there it is. The bulb comes out. It's done. And this one goes in. Real simple. This control, where this gray wire goes, is being replaced by that new control up there, which will have a digital reading and you'll be able to see what the temperature is. So that's where we're putting it. Down this side of the relief pipe. Alright, let's do that. This way we can strap it to the relief pipe. Alright, see me. So I did one extra hole. We're going to call that a vent hole. I like that a lot better, CB. This way we can secure it and a couple wire ties. Alright? I like that. Boom! Done. Great idea. CB. Step in this adventure is this. The boiler wire goes to the new control, which we decide to mount up top. So, this wire from this pipe that went down the back and came into control, and we're just going to cut it short and tie it right into here from overhead. And I like that better too because I don't have to bend down. I hate bending down. Alright, so let's bring this wire over top. I'm a little short, CB. Can you feel me? This comes from the boiler. We're just going to tuck this down here real nicey nice. A job for you that's hard, Chuck. You know why? Why? Because you can only sit and watch. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch many boilers get wired and be like, just trying to keep busy and doing whatever. It's close. Oh, we made it. All right. Let's go back here. Boom! Oh! Alright. Now, like so. One more wire. 24 volts here, maybe. Alright. This is our sensor wire. Goes to the bulb. The two bottom contacts are the 24 volts coming in, and this is the old control wire that we moved from the bottom of the tank. And that's it. Okay. We'll bring this around. As a matter of fact, maybe we'll bring it over top. We'll follow this one up. I like that. Go right across. Follow all these other wires too. Come right down where all the other wires coming down. We're done. We're done hooking it up. If it works, is another story. Start right here. Just give me one here, one wire tie here, and one wire tie here, and one. You don't need them. You don't need them more up top. We'll need some over here. Whatever slack you got left over, make it look nice. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Listen to me. Hold on. I want this to go under. See how it wraps around? Go under for me. All right. It's off right now. Push to set. We're going to put on 120 as recommended by the manufacturer. There you go, see, babe. I like to see, babe. Now, let's run some water. Here's my thing. Why does he show the number all the time? All the zones are calling for heat now. When they're yellow, that means the thermostats are on. And these thermostats, these zone valves are starting to open up now. When it turns red, that means they're open. Alright, here's a recap of what we did. We took out a bad thermostat. It wasn't bad, it was fluctuating. We installed this control, which eliminates fluctuation in the temperatures in conjunction with the Weil Mclain Ultra. And to get power, we had to add a 40 VA transformer, which we did there. And now we're just testing the process of what's going on and seeing what happens. I let it run while I was gone because I dropped CB2 off to his car. He's going back to school today. And let's see what we got going on. We're going to check the temperature. Really hot. 137. So what I'm going to do, we have it set for 120, which according to the paperwork, this is not a true temperature reading for 120. So we're going to leave it at 120. It's going to take some tweaking, I'm sure. The main hope is that there's no more fluctuation. The controller is now up top, and that's the ticket. I'm going to call it tech support because the water is actually off now. And why is the temperature heater running? Like it's a delay. I don't get it. Okay, I just got off the phone with tech support and ran through what I did with them, which I followed their instructions. I thought there was a problem with this light only being on when you touch it, but that's actually designed that way because they don't want you to think that that's the actual temperature. It's just a roundabout temp for the operating system, and it's not an exact temp. So you actually still got to play with this to get the temperature you want at your faucet, which again we used a thermometer. So we're all good. We're running as planned. I just hope this fixed the problems. I'm tired of getting phone calls on this heater about the fluctuations of no hot water. Stay tuned.